Pre-released 2 weeks after Rachel's death. After we had the video, we knew what he looked like, but we didn't know who he was.
Police and the FBI tracked him from Prince George's County, Maryland to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he was arrested last night.
Victor Hernandez did not come here to make a better life for himself or for his family. He came here to escape the crime he committed in El Salvador. He came here and murdered Rachel, and God willing, no one else. But that should have never been allowed to happen. Here in Harford County, we are 1,800 miles away from the southern border, and the American citizens are not safe because of failed immigration policies.
Harford County Sheriff Jeff Gaylor says the suspect has known gang ties and a red notice for his arrest in El Salvador. They also believe he may have had connections to the D.C. area, which brought him close to Maryland. Whether Morin's death was a crime of opportunity or more, Gaylor says it's too soon to know.
At this point, there's nothing to indicate that anyone other than him was involved. We do have some belief that he spent some time here in the Bel Air area, so he may have seen her in her more or less routine operation.
Morin's mother,
I am so grateful that they have brought us to this place.
Emotional, keeping her remarks short, thanking police for their tireless efforts.
At one point, when things seemed like really bleak and hopeless, the lead detective said to me, patience will win in the end. And they've been diligently working very hard, and they've been patiently working through all the leads. And it's because of that we have an arrest today.
The suspect will be extradited back to Maryland for prosecution, and Gaylor says he hopes will never leave the state again.
I never want him to leave Maryland again. I want him to die in a Maryland jail. We don't have the death penalty, so I just hope he spends the rest of his days there.
Well, Sheriff Gaylor not mincing words, pointing out that this is the second time in 2 years a Harford County woman was killed by an illegal immigrant from El Salvador. In July 2022, police say a 17-year-old migrant who they say was an MS-13 gang member killed 20-year-old Kayla Hamilton. Fox 45 News spoke to her mother just last week about an undocumented migrant convicted of sexual assault in Baltimore County, where authorities released him despite an ICE detainer.
They've already broken the law by coming here illegally, but you're treating them like they're above American citizens. The way that everyone is treating these illegal aliens that are criminals, the way they're being treated, I am so afraid that he is going to walk away from this and be able not to be punished for his crime.
How you doing there, Gary? Hi.
When it comes to that Baltimore County case, ICE agents arrested Raul Calderon and Siriano last month, days after a Baltimore County judge released the convicted sex offender.
Videos like I normally do.
News pressed the county executive on the county's policies when it comes to honoring ICE detainers. Last week,
it's amazing these illegal immigrants, man, committing murder.
Before they release suspects,
I mean,
detainers.
It just blows me away.
Authorities arrested an illegal immigrant wanted for manslaughter in the Dominican Republic. Because Baltimore is a sanctuary city, though, local law agencies are barred from assisting federal officials in enforcing federal immigration law. And in Howard County, last week, Fox 45 News cameras were there when ICE arrested a 36-year-old Honduran national who had already been deported twice. Charging documents say he was arrested for selling $400 worth of cocaine to an undercover cop. A Howard County
it's incredible, man. How much crime they can get away with, these illegals.
With ICE, even for those convicted of crimes.
Hello, Gary. Hey, Mike. Hey, Robert. How are you doing, man? I hope you're well, man.
Like those put communities in danger.
Yeah, build the wall, dude.
A gangbanger, somebody who was arrested by the local police for shooting at a vehicle.
I just put chicken in the oven.
Back into his community.
So I put my chicken in the oven, mate, and my potatoes in the oven. They're just cracking away.
Back off. Back.
And now I just sit here, mate.
No monotheistic.
Yeah.
Honey badgers are the Italian mafia of the animal kingdom. No one, and I mean no one, wants to mess with them. They're regarded
I spent 2 years just, fucking, just minding my own business, mate.
While looking like
a long time.
Steroids. Honey badgers woke up and chose violence. But how did they...
But I've got to show another side to me that's not yelling and screaming and, all that kind of thing. Because that's not how you are normally. That's just how the videos and stuff have come out, right? But it's not me every day. I don't walk outside screaming and yelling at people. Where they actually think I do. And TikTok, I fucking can't be bothered, boys. I didn't even go on there, mate, to have a look. That's it, mate. Plenty of cream for me. That feels better. Oh yeah, they want them to fucking destroy society. And they seem to let them go, even in Australia. You know, these men are walking around are committing these crimes against the ladies, you know. And it's their 5th and 6th bail. So they know all about these men. They know exactly what they're doing, and they let them out. They let them keep going. You know, they don't fucking put them in the nick, mate. And they should be in general population too, by the way. They should be in general population, not in protective custody. Hey man, heaps of cream. See, my skin soaks it up, bro. My skin soaks it up. Compared to what it was before, I'm doing okay. Compared to where I was before. Thank you, sir. I hope you're happy, healthy, and well too. Leather off that emu cream. I fucking don't like it, mate. It's too oily. It's too oily, mate. The cream is too oily. You know, where this one soaks in. There's no, like the emu cream leaves an actual layer over your skin after it soaks in. You could wipe it off with a tissue. It leaves a layer on your skin. So I like this one better. The Olay. Yeah, it soaks right in. Hey, look. Soaks right in, man. I told you, dude. I use heaps of this stuff. Just soaks straight into your skin. A little bit of self-care, boys, okay? It's Men's Mental Health Month, okay? Remember that. It's Men's Mental Health Month. So whatever makes our, mental better. Whatever makes you feel good. It does feel good though, man. See, all gone, dude. Far out. It just soaks right in. Smooth that shit right out. Yeah, mate, 20 years. I'm right, I'm putting 20 years on. Oh, sorry, taking 20 years off. I'm taking 20 years off. I keep going, mate. I'll be fucking 25 again. Yeah, man, just make the whole thing just completely layered. Yeah, completely layer that shit right in, dude. That's what I feel too, man. Oh, far out. Yeah, our society's going to shit, and they're driving it to shit. The government loves it, man. It's just easier to control a whole bunch of fighting people amongst themselves, you know? They're fighting amongst themselves. And they just get to cruise through, man, on $5,000 a week. They get to cruise through, bro. They just got another pay rise here in Australia. Oh, I'm so happy for them, you know? You got to keep in price with inflation. I love that shit. They added that in, it's priced up with inflation. Like, fucking hell. I'm glad that they're covered, mate. I'm glad the politician is fine. Fuck.
All right, if we can have your name.
Don't worry about everybody else.
Your balloon. Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Karma. Imagine meeting a chick called Karma. Like, fuck. The whole time you're talking to her, you're thinking, what's her real name? I know it's not Karma, so what's her real name? It's probably like Lisa or Rachel, Diane, a real normal name. A real normal name.
These are the more racist people I can ever imagine.
I've been watching a lot of Fat Pizza. Do you like Fat Pizza, viewer? Do you watch Fat Pizza? I've been catching up on the Fat Pizza, mate.
America, Australia.
Oh, man, that's better. Yeah.
So like many men from the north.
Ah, Miss Beverly's back. She's back for more. Look out. Everybody's in trouble now.
Same man here. This video was brought to you by a donation from James. He didn't give me
Australia
contact,
appoints
so I wanted
Minister
to
for Men's Behaviour
cover
Change.
Australia appointing a minister for
Sandman.
changing men's behavior. Imagine the outrage if the Australian
I love
Parliament
Sandman.
appointed a minister for changing women's behavior. Someone that would try and limit body counts on women and get them to dress modestly. Remember that all it took to create slow walk in Toronto was a police officer telling a woman that she should dress more conservatively so that she didn't attract unwanted attention. That one comment sparked the global slow walk movement. So Tim Richardson, a member of Australian Parliament, has been appointed as the Secretary for Men's Behavior Change.
Oh,
you can't
God.
make this stuff up.
You cannot make it
The
up.
role will focus on the influence the internet and social media are having on boys and men's attitudes towards women, as well as building respectful relationships.
Oh, right.
The main reason is supposedly to combat gender-based violence. But women are safer now than they've ever been. The Australian government is also upset at Elon Musk and wants to license if you're allowed to publish memes or not. The article I linked down below in the description is mostly a fluff piece, repeating over and over again that this new Orwellian minister for changing men's behavior is all about protecting women from violence. But you know that they'll probably use their power to try and censor what people say on the internet, specifically men. They say they want to challenge violent and misogynistic online content targeted towards boys and young males. Basically trying to stop manfluencers such as myself from supposedly radicalizing the youth.
Yeah, you're going to need plenty of help, brother.
Moving to Brisbane, Australia, and now see that they're rapidly heading in the same direction as Canada, trying to censor hate speech.
All the countries will get it. All the countries will get their own men's behaviour change minister. Every single country in the world will get one. Yep. They've really got to govern men now and govern what they say, how they talk, what they do, how they act, because they don't want you being masculine. You're not allowed to be masculine. The woman is masculine. You're supposed to be feminine, okay? They want you feminine, okay? And they want her masculine as fuck. Like, seriously, they want her masculated fucking like you won't believe.
They say that 29 women were ended in Australia since the beginning of the year and want to prevent it from happening more. But what about the number of men that were ended? Doesn't anyone care about them? The problem with women in safety is that they always shift the goalposts. If 10 women were hurt last year versus only 5 this year, women feel the same level of fear they did before. No matter how much you make the world safe for women, they just get used to the new level of safety and start to become irrational or paranoid about the decreased threats. So Australia's new plan, which is most likely about censoring males, is also about trying to create positive role models for young men to follow, besides guys like Andrew Tate. They want to understand our attitudes so they can work to change our behaviors. Of course, you know, the violence towards women is going to get worse and worse as they ramp up their immigration campaigns in Australia.
Oh, man.
And then, of course, this will require more government intervention to reduce violence against women by men that come from cultures that don't respect women. But trying to change the behavior of such immigrant men who are less and less likely to assimilate into Australian culture will be futile. I'll discuss more in a moment. But first, let me tell everyone about today's sponsor, Me the Sandman. If you want to get your hands on this Thought Tears mug, then visit my Teespring store. Men are 4 times more likely to be the victims of violence. The focus on male-to-female violence in Australia will mostly focus on white males, I suspect, and nobody else.
Potatoes in the oven.
Women's rates of violence against men in relationships are just as high as men's to theirs. They might even be higher if we take lesbian relationships as an example. Also, the indigenous male population in Australia is far more violent than the men of European descent. But to bring that up would be racist, don't you know? Women and minorities good, white males bad. This sort of behavior will just push men into more manosphere circles, into the very arms of manfluencers that the politicians claim they want to get them away from. I think this is only one step in the process of women in society keeping greater control over males. Mr. Mustache went after the tiny hats, but as society crumbles due to multiculturalism, debt and decadence, and a whole bunch of other things, Caucasian males will become the scapegoats for all of it. Women are told that they can do anything that a man can. And if they can't, it's men's fault for blocking them somehow. The same goes for minorities. The reason they haven't achieved the same success is because of colonialism or because of racism, don't you know? So men in Australia and in most Western countries need to get ready to flee, because they'll probably track our comings and goings through our phone because then they'll be able to ensure we can't hurt women. Even if the government could eliminate all violence against women, then they would just claim that words are violent. Recently, I read a story about how 45% of American young adults believe that you should go to jail if you misgender someone now. So if you accidentally see a feminine guy and you call him sir instead of ma'am, soon you'll be put in jail for doing so. Words will become a felony. You can't appease women by giving them all the safety and stuff that they want, because it'll never end. Canada now wants to make certain hate speech an offense that gets you life in prison.
Shit.
I don't really know what else I can say about Australia bringing in a minister of changing male behavior. I'll probably cover this topic in the future if there's anything noteworthy to say about it. As for the rest of this video, I want to bring up something Joker over at Better Bachelor said recently. He was saying people weren't watching Pearl Davis and Fresh and Fit anymore, because there are bigger problems than just talking about the darker side of female nature. But with what's going on in Australia with the Minister for Changing Male Behavior, it's important to bring these topics up at least 2 or 3 times a week, even if less people want to watch them rather than my meme videos. Joker says he's going to be making more political content because that's the stuff that's getting his attention. The collapse of Western civilization, thanks in part to demographic change and a potential war between NATO and Russia, are keeping him up at night. If you notice, in the last year to a few months, I've been making more memes videos covering not only female nature but also politics.
I don't give a fuck about any of that. It's fucking...
So I wanted to cover us.
I don't care about that. I don't care about the actual minister. I want someone to make a highlight, you know, that they're actually going into the schools now. They want to go into the schools, okay, and teach the little boys. Okay, that's what they want, and no one's clicked onto that yet.
Australia has officially appointed a Minister of Men's Behavior Change, and he looks like a pretty cool guy who I would imagine is swimming in tons of pussy. However, because this guy is such a Chad, it appears the Australian government has forgot to appoint a Minister of Women's Behavior Change. And so, I will be officially appointing myself, Ryan Long, to that position. I will be coming to Australia with my aggressive proposal to assist Australian ladies in improving their behavior, which will include no more saying you weren't hungry and then eating off your boyfriend's plate. If you wanted that meal, you should have got that meal. This isn't a buffet. No saying they aren't like other girls and being exactly like other girls. No more posting every moment of your life on social media. You get one post to showcase what you're doing a month, and the rest of the time you're just gonna have to live your life. And no more asking dudes to take the photos either. No more fist fighting with your wife.
I look sexy when he's concentrating. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
No more shoplifting. Talking behind each other's
That's nice
backs
of
and
you.
pretending to be friends in public will
I
be
don't get
barred.
compliments.
OnlyFans chicks will only be allowed to scam the same man out of money once. He already got his money. Keep it moving. No more turning this sucker into a whale. No more poisoning your husband. Women will only be allowed 1 day a month to have their period. So whatever changes you got to make to have that happen.
Australia's new minister to improve men's behaviour on gender
the
violence.
First, the state of Victoria has appointed a special official who will be responsible with improving men's behaviour. Victoria Premier Jacinta Allen has announced that a
I'm
local
blown
member
away.
of Parliament, Tim Richardson, would hold the role of Parliamentary Secretary for Men's Behaviour Change. The state is governed by the Australian Labor Party, which deems itself a progressive force for women. Now, Richardson has acknowledged that the work will not be easy. He says he will focus largely on how the internet affects men's attitudes towards women and how they can build respectful relationships. Richardson adds, and I quote, "We know that the time to act on men's violence against women is now, and it starts with us men and boys.
See, us
we
men
must
and
make
boys.
Victoria a safer place for women and children and work to end the tragedy of deaths of Victorian women at the hands of men." Australia has been struggling with an epidemic of gender-based violence. According to the Counting Dead Women Project, 31 women have been killed throughout the country since the beginning of this year. Last year, a total of 64 women were murdered. And individual stories that have emerged in
Improving men's
recent months
behaviour.
have been horrific.
Understand?
Last month,
Improving men's
5 women
behaviour.
were murdered by a man armed with a knife at a shopping centre in Sydney.
I think
Last
we watched all
weekend,
that
a
last
mother
time,
and
didn't
her
we? We already watched all that shit last time, man. I remember that now. I remember that video. So this is my quiet, peaceful life. Okay? There's nothing on TV, man. I can already tell you there's nothing on TV. Let's have a look, man. Every day I have a look at the TV guide. TV Guide, Melbourne. Melbourne TV Guide. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Far out. It feels later, eh? MASH is on at 6:30. MASH is worth watching. I like MASH. 7:30 is Divergent. I don't know what that is. I don't know that. Fantastic Mr. Fox is on at 7:30. That's it. Oh, man. That's it. I'm going to go, man. Fantastic Mr. Fox is going to start. I like Mr. Fox. I like the Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's a good show. Also, later on tonight at 8:54 on Family Channel, Fresh Off the Boat is 3 episodes. Fresh Off the Boat starts at 8:55. Definitely worth watching. Like that. That's where I got the understand, because that's what she says to her husband. That lady in that show. That's what she says. What's this? Mental health is an all-time low. Men's. Charles, oh fuck, what do you call him? Jesus crikey's, mate. I can't read that out. That's fuck, I'll get into trouble for that. Charles Fudge Packer Barker. Fucking now I'm a fudge packer. Men's mental health is at an all-time low. Mostly garbage on TV. You're not wrong, Joey. A twist in the Philippines. Do they show Coronation Street in Australia? Oh, fuck, can't wait, mate. Fucking Coronation Street? Oh, fuck, mate, I've booked that shit in. You know, oh, fucking mate, if I'd only known, I would have stayed up for it, bro. Fuck, I don't know, mate. You won't be disappointed. Okay, don't know what that's about, but okay. God created Adam first, then he made women from the man. Yes, that is true. He made her from the rib, and then the fucking women betrayed him and gave him the apple, and then they both got cast out of fucking Eden, mate. All right, so again, a woman just fucked it up, okay? He had a good thing going, mate. He was immortal, had all the food, he lived forever. Not fucking good enough for the woman, mate. Yeah, not fucking good enough for her, man. God cannot keep a woman fucking happy, viewer, okay? God, okay? She's immortal. She's got everything there. It's all a paradise. It's still not fucking good enough for the woman, mate. Okay, have a try of the apple, have a little bite of the apple, fucking look where it gets you, bitch. All right? That's where it fucking got you, and it got you both cast out, and then you go and betray the guy, you fucking have kids with another guy, and you fucking have Abel and Cain. Like, fuck, mate, these women cannot be fucking happy, cunt. All right? I'm telling you, even fucking Eden, mate, is not good enough for a woman. Immortality, everything perfect, still not good for a woman. It's not good enough for a woman. I've still got to fuck it up. I've got to have a taste of this apple. I've got to fucking eat this apple. There's a fucking whole world of shit to eat. She doesn't need to eat anything, but she's got to eat the fucking apple, mate. She doesn't eat dick. No, she doesn't eat any dick. Yeah, don't like eating dick, but I'll fucking eat an apple. Yeah, I like a fucking apple. Don't worry about that. Yeah, fucking love an apple. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's the truth. I'm sorry, it is the fucking truth. You can cop it or not. It's fucking how it is, mate. Okay? All right? Everything was fucking perfect, mate. You understand? Understand? Everything was fucking perfect, can't you? Fucking had it live. You could live your life. Immortality, mate. Gives up the immortality to have a bite of the apple, mate. And then she goes and sleeps with a snake. Yeah, fucking mate, they all love the bad boy. They love the bad boy. They've got the comfortable Adam at home. He's fucking all right. You know, there's no fucking arguing or nothing. She's got to go after the bad boy. She's got to go after the fucking bad boy, mate. The one that leads her astray. You know, a little bit of a leading astray there, darling, right? Oh, mate, they love the bad boy. It's inbred, mate. They love the bad. But that's why they love me. I'm such a bad fucking character, mate. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's why I get all the Sheilas, mate, because I'm a fucking bad bloke, mate, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Women have been messing this world up since the beginning of time. Men have an Adam's apple because it sticks in the throat. Understand? Do 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 do. Oh, look out, mate. You're making Beverly cry. So be very fucking careful, mate, because there'll be no joy. If you make her upset, there's no fucking joy for you, mate. You're out of here, mate. Okay? You're fucking gone, cunt. Watch out. Yeah, bad boy Dobby. Yeah, I'm home before dark every night. I'm a real bad boy. Watch out. Watch out, man. Yeah, I'm a real bad bike. You seen the videos? Fuck, no. Damn, man. That poor manager. This is my quiet life. Later on, I'll get off and watch that fresh off the boat. I like that. That's a funny show. The Matches and Tears from Eve. Yeah, bad boy Dobby. Kaboom Bev. Nah, she's all right. She's all right, mate. Bit of free speech is good for people, mate. Okay? Scientists say the Earth's core is slowing. Here's what it means. Yeah, fucking scientists, mate. You couldn't believe a thing they say, could you? Like, seriously. Evening, sir. How are you, Lucy? How are you, my love? I'm coming for dinner, Dobby. Have you got enough for me, darling? Of course I do, Bev. Fucking hell, love. I've got 5 roast chickens there. You fucking, it's enough for you, darling. There's a little bit left over there. You know. Yeah, I've got 2 chicken legs, darling. I've got 2 chicken legs. That's it. All right? There's fucking nothing on, man. Scientists don't know shit. Carl, that sounds like a good idea, Carl. There's no roast chicken places around here, mate. Fucking none. Not that I've seen, anyway. I think there's one down there, but I think I walked in there and got a chicken like a long time ago. It was real shit. And I think it was like $14, mate, for half a chook and chips. So I never went back. I want a roast chicken and gravy roll with potato. I love chookie. Yeah, I've got the roast chookie going on, mate. And I've got another chookie in the fridge, man. I was going to roast up a whole chookie tomorrow, and that should last me through to Wednesday. So that'll give me a couple of meals. So that's good. At least I'm living, man. An air fryer. I don't have an air fryer. Don't have a air fryer. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no. Don't know. Haven't got one. I'd like a roast spit out the back, you know, your thing you turn. You know, I'd like that. That'd be great. A rotisserie thing, you know, to cook them in the coals underneath. I'd like that. But I haven't been. Got to get an air fryer. Okay, well, when I get some money, I'll get an air fryer. Saves paper, saves power not using the oven. Well, you know, I pay for lawyers and fucking courses and, you know, all that shit. You know, that's what I do. So I'm sorry, man. No, I can't afford it at the moment. Well, we'll get in there. Okay, we'll get in there. Okay. And air fryer side of the game is where it's at. Okay. No tube. No tube. Just a fucking stooge, man, playing their games, man. Just another stooge that I get. That's all, dude. They want my attention. And it's for nothing. It's all fake fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, I've got enough fake shit in my life, man. I've had enough of fake fucking shit in my life. Nothing's real, mate. You know, I've told you that heaps of times, man. It's all fucking fake, okay? It's all fake, brother. It's never been real. Well, I can't steal anything, I'm afraid. You know, I don't know too many Sheilas that are going to front up at stealing an air fryer from fucking Kmart either. Good luck with that. I don't want nothing to do with that. There must have been a big fucking shirt. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's no value to it, is it, Tune? It's a learning lesson for you. You know, it's a learning lesson, man. The rest of it's all bullshit. I could get more conversations in going in one of my apps. You know what I mean? There's like 4 matches in there and whatever. I could just contact one of them and say hello.
Those that think that the whole climate change isn't a scam by now and the whole carbon tax is a way to money, to launder money.
Well done, Bev. I can't do that.
You need to go back to
I can't do that, darling. I would get into more trouble than you. You will probably get a, you know, I get into big trouble.
that Canada is already at net zero.
I get into big trouble.
With the amount of trees that we have here, we are at zero.
No, I don't have anything like that.
To make a drastic
I don't do that.
if we
And I'm not driving the getaway car.
completely go
I can tell you that.
zero.
I'm not fucking driving the getaway car for a fucking cooking thing. You can drive yourself and I'll catch the bus home. Fuck that. Yeah, because it goes down as the same. It goes down as the same.
And not Canada, because we've only gone up by like 1 or 2% in a year, which isn't really
That's all right,
different.
man.
But again, we need carbon dioxide
Okay, I've never
as humans, as for plants,
Never nicked anything.
for animals in order to grow. And without that,
Fuck, I go 5 kilometres over the speed limit and I'm pulled up. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
food, crops, etc. Animals would die, and the world will become colder. So you guys
God.
need to understand that
That's
carbon
sad.
dioxide is needed, and we need to stop all
Damn.
amendments or any rules that
Okay.
apply for Canada.
I don't know anything about it,
Credits
man.
Or carbon,
I don't do that kind of thing.
Credits or carbon emissions or net zero
I've no interest
or whatever this new project
in that.
is, because it's all.
And I'm
a
not
scam. The
walking
only
out with
people
you.
who are
I'm not
benefiting
fucking
are
talking to any
1%.
cunt for fucking,
Not us.
you know, yeah. It's not worth my getting into. That's fucking pittance to me. That's like I'm not interested in fucking even going there. I'll catch you later. I'll see you in the car. I'll be in the food court. You go and do what you need to do. I'll be in the food court.
Which has nothing to do with carbon tax.
It's just not worth me getting in
It has
trouble
something to do
for
with science, which is
at
carbon
all.
dioxide.
Not for an air fryer.
Those that think that the whole climate
You know, for a guy, if he's going to do a crime, then it has to be worth it.
According to this mother,
The crime has to be worth it. Okay? You don't just put your liberty at fucking thing because of a small thing. Not for a guy. Because we actually do time. You know? That's what it means for us. For you, you get a fine because you're a woman. But for us, no, it's time. Okay? So unless you're willing to do the time, yeah, don't do the fucking crime for nothing. You know what I mean? Most men will think, you know, before they do a crime, what's the payoff and what's the time worth? What's it worth? So if it doesn't equate, then, you know, most smart men don't do it because it's just, what's the point? No, I haven't heard from Julian in a long time. No, not since I left. Yeah, not since I left and I said goodbye to him, and we had that last bit of a talk together. That was it. That was the last time I seen him. He wouldn't have lasted very long in that place, man. It would have only been a few days, and he would have been told to go. It's time to go. So, and he definitely would have been gone when the mother was there, because the mother was due to come over, if I remember correctly. So he had only a few weeks. He knew it, and I warned him weeks and weeks, because she'll let it go to the last day. Yeah, there's no warning at all. Bang, get out. You know. So at least I gave him some kind of fucking warning. So because he asked me straight up, and I said, yeah, it's due. So they're certainly not going to have you here when the mother's here, rah rah. So Yeah, it's just a matter of time, man. Yeah, you're on the same book as me, brother. Just a different time period, mate. But it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen the same. So, I used to be door security at Best and Less. I was clueless if you're stealing or not. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you were clueless. Gosh, you've been stealing for years. Gosh, I don't know what to tell you. Just doesn't seem worth it to me. Women talk too much, yeah. Julian would have seen every night her see-through. No, don't be ridiculous. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I never fucking got to see it, so why the fuck would I care? You know what I mean? I never got to fucking see it, bro. What the fuck? How would I give a fuck? I don't fucking care.
You called her daughter.
I don't care. I never fucking. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't even know what the fuck it is, mate. I never got to fucking see anything like that either. Fuck.
Sorry, Greg, it's not acceptable. Okay, I want you to apologise to Hannah and to any other students.
Yeah, no one's asked you.
Fantastic performance.
No one asked you, like.
Can I just remind you, Margaret, that I have my resignation letter in my pigeonhole waiting to go. I don't want to have to use it, but I will use it.
No.
Don't push me, Margaret. I'll go. You'll have no...
Every blue moon. Every blue fucking moon, mate.
No media exposure. I'll just be gone.
I've got to do what I can do within the
That's you. Oh, fucking hell. That's funny, man.
That if you keep getting in my way, I will have no hesitation in bringing that letter in here and resigning. Just want you to know that. Have a think about it.
I miss Chris Lilly. Summer Heights. I miss Summer Heights, man. Do you miss Summer Heights? It was on like SBS, I think it was. It was on for half an hour a week.
You called her daughter a walrus. And you said you were glad that you had reinforced the stage, or she might have fallen.
Macca's is turning up the heat this winter with its new spicy McSpicy.
Fuck off, McDonald's.
The next lot of stuff is going to...
Degrassi damaged. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know who Degrassi is, and I've got no idea about the rest. So, no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. Never saw Degrassi. No. I don't think so.
Whether I'm well or I'm not well.
TikTokers! I couldn't be more thankful. Now I've got to be thankful for all the haters on his set, because every time someone tries to put a hate, I just turn it.
Fucking guy running around after ghosts.
I'm in love with...
CJ Lane says this game got...
Don't talk.
Need your ID. We're trying to figure that out, okay?
I have a rest, please.
Where's your ID at?
Am I under arrest?
You're being detained right now.
What's the tape?
You can't go anywhere right now.
Is that
Investigating a crime.
Is that handcuffs?
When a female streamer acts beyond the limits on
No, but like, is that where this is going?
live.
No words on yet. We're investigating right now. I need to take pictures of your injuries, okay?
But he has so many injuries from his MS, you know that? Okay?
I didn't say his injuries were from you.
No, I've never seen him. I don't know who that is.
I appreciate it. So before that first time that you hit him here, was there more before this?
Degrassi damaged.
Oh, yeah.
What did he do? What did Degrassi do?
Just go out. Sure? Yep, go out and drive out. Straight past my everybody.
This is cool as shit, dude. Watch this, man. The cops try and grab him, man. Watch, the cops are at the gate right there. Mad, mate. Fucking Bonnie and Clyde. Fucking crazy. It's not the fucking 1940s, boys. Everything's on tracking.
The most popular YouTuber,
All you do is end up with more charges.
Let's see it.
In my new project, every fan can get more than $10,000.
Yeah, which one, baby? You want steak?
Steak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you going on the ground. Why you got your child with us though?
Oh my god, imagine bringing your child to a date.
You want to date me? You date my
Oh,
child?
yuck.
I'm dating your child too.
Yeah.
The first time you go on a date with a guy. Oh,
We supposed to eat our food. Afterwards, go back to the crib.
oh my god.
I can't hear.
First of all, we don't have to
We ain't doing this. I ain't even got the.
And that's what it's like.
Y'all tripping, bro.
The woman's expecting him to buy takeaway for the child and feed the child and buy takeaway food for the child.
So I'm supposed to pay for your food and the kid food.
Yeah, which one, baby?
See?
You want steak?
Steak for the kid.
Oh yeah, you going on the ground. Why you got your child with us though? It wasn't part of the plan.
That's disgraceful. That is disgraceful.
Hi guys, this is an alien spaceship found underground.
Oh,
On
cool.
one of our last adventures, we ventured into the deep crevices.
Yeah, fucking course you did, mate. Underneath the city.
The spaceship itself also had small
It's a fucking spaceship, mate, under Melbourne, bro.
the ship.
Yeah, it's a spaceship.
Looked like they were in very
Look.
good condition.
Right?
So
It's
the
waiting
main
down
power cell
there.
was still functioning, as you can see here. This is the fusion generator for
Yeah,
the
a
whole
functioning
ship.
spaceship.
That's not all we found. In the ship were 12 pods. These pods contained extraterrestrials.
That's
We do
it.
not know how long they have been here for.
Fucking centuries.
All power to the life support systems are still running. Please stay tuned for part 2, as I'll be doing a whole
Yeah,
series. on
Beverly's
this ship.
like my stream girlfriend.
Guys, this is an
Now, when I'm on stream, oh, fuck, mate, she's fully devoted. When I'm off stream, mate, she's giving it to the boyfriend, okay? She fucking power drives the cunt, right? But when the stream comes on, it's hang on a minute, darling, I'll be back in a minute. Lord Dobby's
why
on.
are you strangling a 2-month-old cat? I'm sorry, Your Honor. No, I mean, I know you're sorry.
Oh.
You're saying you're sorry you did it. I'm asking why. Why would you do that?
I was under the influence of drugs.
But you were eating at Sonic when this happened?
Yes, ma'am.
What drugs are you saying you were under the influence of?
Methamphetamine.
Okay, so why did the meth make you strangle a cat?
I'm not sure, ma'am. I also have mental health issues.
And what's the mental health issues?
Bipolar.
Yeah, man.
All right, so again, so I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, you were. So you take meth. So it's strangling a cat.
There's no good explanation for strangling a cat.
Well, no, I mean, here's the thing. Sometimes you're on drugs and you do certain things. So I'm just trying to figure out if meth caused her to strangle a cat, or is there something else going on?
According to the diagnosis,
Strangle a cat.
There's also some issues with bipolar disorder. When you mix being bipolar,
Heaps of spices on there, mate.
and
Heaps.
homelessness, it's all just a bad combination. I've asked her what her plans for the future will be. She's indicated she wants to work
Fucking
as a
thing.
waitress. She eventually, once she's done with prison time, will live with her mother.
Yum. Okay, man, not long.
She wants to avoid the bad
Chucky, mate,
people
Chucky.
and the bad situations that she was involved in.
Okay, so how does taking meth being equal to strangling a cat?
Oh no, mate, they all do a lot of talky talk, mate. That's the only thing I've ever had in fucking 10 years, mate, is talky talk.
Is there were two
It's all talky talk,
tabby
mate.
cats running around,
It's nothing.
and so what go from two tabby cats running around enjoying themselves to double knotting a rope around Tappy's neck.
I don't excuse your
Yeah, man,
Well,
looks
I know
nice,
you don't
hey?
have an excuse, but I'm trying to figure out what was your thought.
I'm not sure what my thought process
I'm on my way for dinner. That's a laugh. Thanks, man. That's funny. That's the funniest thing I've heard all week. Fucking hell, I'm on my way.
He pretended to congratulate the
Thank you,
three
man. I'll have it on the table for you when you
said
get
they
in,
should earn
okay?
a prize for having been clever enough to evade him. The oldest asked for a wand more powerful than any in existence, so Death fashioned him one from an elder tree that stood nearby. The second brother decided he wanted to humiliate Death even further, and asked for the power to recall loved ones from the grave. So Death plucked a stone from the river and offered it to him. Finally, Death turned to the third brother. A humble man, he asked for something that would allow him to go from that place without being followed by Death. And so it was that Death reluctantly handed over his own cloak of invisibility.
That's where the cloak came from Death.
Death was cunning.
Amazing, eh?
Great rune and rune arc plus aggressive summons.
Everybody is playing this Elden Ring, mate. Everybody. Correct, yeah. Mr. Barker, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Either way, it's all bollocks. Any way you want to look at it, it's all bollocks, mate. It's all shit, mate. None of it's real. None of it's real, mate. It's all bollocks. I can get that already, man. I've got 20. I don't have to muck around with that. I don't think I can go on this phone. Yeah, it's this phone that I got it on. That's okay. I expect nothing less, mate. I expect nothing less than that. That's exactly what it would be. But that's okay, mate. We're still doing our thing. The Elden Ring looks good, doesn't it? I think I would die really quickly. He's doing it without even any armor. So they must be really good at it. I'm trying to, man. I'm just not doing any of what I was doing before.
Welcome to this week's speaker.
Okay? I'm not doing anything like that. I don't do anything, you know. I was driven to that. And that's not me forever. So I have to show a side of me that's normal, just like you. You know, normal things in life, normal shit. And I've got family members that watch my streams. I've got young family members that watch my stuff. And, you know, I don't want them to think that it's how Uncle Chad is or, you know. I've got daughters that watch. I've got ex-wives that watch. So they're all ready to, you know, give their 2 cents. So I don't want to, I'm just trying to, I don't know, man. There's nothing for me to yell and scream about. Yelling and screaming about is not going to do me any good. You know, I've got a one-track thing for my kid, and yeah, family law court. So yelling and screaming and all that kind of thing is not. Yeah, I've already been through the reports. I've done my psychological analysis, and I've been diagnosed and all this kind of fucking shit. And that came from that. That came from yelling and screaming and stuff like that. Okay, that's what it came from. So now I can at least say to my lawyer, here's my live streams, you know, I'm just a normal guy. I talk about men's stuff. You know, I don't yell and scream at people, rah, rah. It's just not normal. That's what happened to me, okay? I was this before. I was this is, you know, but I was 10 years younger. Okay, that's what I was. I was 10 years fucking younger and more adventurous, and I had a little bit of money, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just go. You know, I'm Australian, man. We go walkabout, you know, we just get a fucking backpack, and we just go, you know, have a look. So that's what I did. That's exactly what I did.
Hi, Dave.
And nowadays they call them passport brothers.
Who are you showing the love to, Dave?
That's what they call them.
The person known as the fastest sword master in the world also possesses the ability to turn broken pencils into dangerous concealed weapons. After the police watched his videos, they called him in to register. He is recognized as the last heir of the Mojang art. In this art, it is believed that there is no room for a woman in a man's heart. And without a woman, there can be no sword in a heart. He can make lightning-fast moves with his sword, cutting everything in less than a second. He can split an apple in half without blinking an eye. But what's truly terrifying is his ability to swiftly and flawlessly return his sword to its sheath. Not only is his swordsmanship exceptional, but his agility is also remarkable. He can perform.
Here that 80% of Australians are doing it tough at the moment, that our least productive workers are getting a 3.5% pay rise. But when you look at what it relates to in dollar terms, that our senior public servants are getting pay rises of $30,000 or more, and particularly the head of Prime Minister and Cabinet, which is a department that doesn't actually administer anything. I mean, it's extraordinary that the highest paid public servant is there to administer to the Prime Minister. I mean, what does the Prime Minister do?
Fuck, man. MPs are on old salary, $225, new salary, $233. The Prime Minister, $590,000 up to $607,500, $607,500 he gets a year. The Deputy Prime Minister, $462,790 has gone up to $478,000. So he got a $16,000 pay rise. Okay, $16,000 pay rise. Treasurer, leader of the government, it was 423, is now 438. So $15,000 pay rise. The opposition leader was 417,000, is now 432,000. He's only a couple of grand behind the treasurer now. So they're on big money. Okay, big fucking money, like big money. Okay, just shit you wouldn't even imagine. Can you imagine earning $607,000, ladies and gentlemen? Would you give a fuck about anyone that's, you know, you wouldn't give a fuck. You would not care. Okay? You know, you got 5 houses, he owns 5 homes. This guy, 5 homes. And he's on 600 grand a year. What does he do for 600 grand a year? He goes and signs us up to WEF, goes and signs to the WHO, goes and gives treaties of our fucking country, sells our fucking gas and resources for nothing on the dollar, pennies on the dollar. That's what these people do, man. They're fucking retards, mate.
$607,000 a year.
There's no justification whatsoever for the head of the Prime Minister and Cabinet's department to earn nearly twice as much as the Prime Minister.
Incredible, dude.
And Glyn Davis, and it's not about him as a person, but he received $54,000. Sure beats the $40 a fortnight given to people on JobSeeker back in March. I mean, it is indefensible, and the Remuneration Tribunal is clearly completely out of whack, out of touch. They're saying these pay rises are actually very, very modest.
You hear that 80% of Australians...
Hell, mate, their pay rises are modest. You know, modest. They get $16,000, $18,000 increase a year, and it's just modest. You can't get a 3.5% pay rise, an extra $10 a week. You get that, and their $15,000 fucking pay rise is just, it's just modest to them. They deserve more. They deserve more. I reckon. It's not enough. Fuck, mate. So this is what we need, mate. All right, nice little chitty babe running around. All right, that's what we need, boys.
That 80% of Australians are doing it tough at the moment. That
What company?
No, they're not interested. You're right.
Migrant skills mismatch can build a more productive, equitable and inclusive Australia.
You're not wrong, mate.
But it requires the collaborative effort of government and business, unions, the social sector and affected communities to realise this vision.
621,000 migrants with skills, experience and education going to waste. People we already call friends.
But you never know, mate. You never know. You don't know. You honestly don't know. You don't know until you said hello. Hi, how you doing? You really don't. You don't know. Okay? The world that that person like that lives in, you don't know. You don't know what, You might be that fresher breath of fresh air that hasn't fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know how to tell you, but, you never know. You never fucking know. That's the thing. Okay? Unless you fucking try, okay, you don't know. That's the thing. You just don't know. You've got to give it a try, boys. You've got to give it a try. But I'm immune to it, mate. I've got no money. I'm broke, rah. So I'm useless. I'm out of the game. You're only in the game if there's resources.
Yeah, that 80% of Australians are doing it tough at the moment. That our least.
Daniel Andrews call anyone else before calling 000?
We don't know, which is why the family has obtained a subpoena for Daniel and Catherine Andrews to produce their phone records. Daniel Andrews is currently fighting this Supreme Court order.
It's not real, dude.
Bluey, racial division. But don't worry about that, because we've got some of the funnest theme parks right
only
here
why
in the
I'm on
state
the
of
internet,
Queensland.
The clip pokes
That's
fun at
only
the
why I'm
Queensland
here.
government over its handling of health, youth crime and
Bollocks,
housing.
mate. It's all
It
bollocks.
comes just weeks after the two beloved Queenslanders were unveiled as the faces of its new tourism campaign.
Talk
Why
intensified
would I
last
care?
week
I
about
don't give a
a
fuck.
possible early election this
You know what
year,
I mean?
particularly after Peter Dutton declared he wouldn't
I'm not
support
interested in
Labor's
bollocks,
internationally
mate.
enshrined 2030
I'm happy.
climate
I'm
change
fine.
target. The Prime Minister Anthony Albanese went on a full frontal attack against
You
his
need
counterpart
resources,
on
yeah.
the issue.
Or you need just to be in the right
Wouldn't he be better off
place.
collecting-
You just need to be in the right place. That's all. The right place, the right time. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to be wealthy, rah. Trust me, boys, it doesn't. If you've got game, it doesn't. Okay? It doesn't. You can still say hello, you can still pull them, you know what I mean? If you've got game, you've got your shit going. No, mate, no. No. Because she has all the rich guys. She has all of them. She has all the rich guys, whatever, she can choose whatever she wants. She has all that already. You just never know. You never know. I'm just telling you, boys, okay? I'm telling you now. You just never know unless you say hello and you act and you're on your game kind of thing. Because I'm telling you, dude, I've pulled some pretty amazing looking chicks, and they were on the podium doing the dancing on the podium. and you've got the whole club dancing, and you got those particular chicks on the podium. Yeah, man, they were the ones that we were after. I was after them. I don't want the ones on the floor. Yeah, I want the ones on the podium. Why do you think they're on the podium? Okay, you know what I mean? Like, they put them up there. They put them up there, bro. They pick the best ones and say, would you like to dance on the podium, rah, rah. So they're the ones you want to go after. Okay, so if you don't, what are you going to shit yourself because it's a pretty secretary? A secretary that's all done up in a little skirt and a fucking mate, rah, rah. No, mate. It's, hi, how you doing? How was your day? Okay? That's what it is. No, mate, no. No, not at all. How do you think that chickie babe was at the bus stop and recognised me? I'm standing at the bus stop and she says, hi, how are you? And I looked at it and thought, I remember you. You served me in the thing, but we got along. I made you laugh. I asked you how your day was, right? I remember it, right? I remember having the conversation with you. And we were talking about fucking some kind of thing, and it branched off to me going, well, I can even get into trouble just by looking at a girl. Okay, you can get into trouble these days just by looking at a girl, man. There's no way you're going to meet anybody. There's no way you're going to be with anybody, because if the girl doesn't find you attractive, then that's creepy. And if she does find you attractive, then you've got a bit of a chance. But most of the time, it's, they find you creepy because you're even looking at them. Okay, just looking at them, you get into trouble. So we had a really good conversation while I was being served, right? And here we are the next 2 days later, and she sees me at the bus stop, and it's straight away, hi, how are you? So don't tell me, brother. Don't tell me. And I didn't have a shower for fucking 2 days. I didn't have a shave for 2 days. So don't tell me. It's just how you do your patter. It's how you do your patter. Okay? I have seen really fat, ugly fucking blokes pull fucking really good-looking sorts. And that's because they made them laugh. The guy was really funny. He was a charming guy to be around. As big as a fucking horse. But, I mean, he still pulled the good-looking Sheila. I swear to God. And she's a fucking good-looking woman, right? So in the whole of the bar, he's got the shiggy babes around him and he ends up leaving with one. So I'm telling you, no. If you've got your pity patter down and you're looking decent, you're not looking like a fucking harbinger for fucking hell living on the street or whatever. No, man. You've got to have game. That's all you've got to do. You've got to have game. And you've got to know how to talk to them. You've got to know how to chat them up. Okay? Men have lost the art of the chat up. They really have. They fucking shit themselves. They cannot do the chat up. How you meet a chick, talking to them, keep them fucking going, picking subjects that they've already talked about to keep them going and keep them fucking talking. Because a woman will fucking talk, mate. Fucking talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And all you've got to do is inquire a little bit along the way, about whatever she's talked about. And it starts her back off again, right? But I've always had it that way, man. I've never had any other, problem, rah. I've never had any issues with that. It's the pitter-patter. You guys cannot talk to them. They're fucked. Sheilas can't talk either. They're fucking lost the art of fucking getting chatted up. They're too interested in their fucking phone. The phone. They're married to their phone, mate. Their fucking boyfriend is their phone. It's not the guy. The guy gets a bit of, that's it, all right? The rest of the time she wants the phone. She's devoted to the fucking phone, mate, whatever's going on the phone. You're not a fucking boy. The phone is. The phone is the husband, okay? So you got to try and get the fucking away from the phone. So straight away in the date, you've got to fucking put the law in early. Phones are fucking disabled for 2 hours. Phones are disabled. I'm not talking on my phone. I expect you not to talk on your phone. Is that okay with you? And if she wants to arc up, then fucking out of there. You're out of there, brother. You don't even fucking hang around. Because you know where you're going to stand straight away. Because we didn't have that problem in my age. We didn't have phones. There was no phones. Don't you understand? You didn't walk around with a mobile phone. It didn't exist. Okay? So you want to talk to the chick, you got to call her up in the normal way. You got to send her a message or whatever it is. You got to talk to a man. You got to chat her up. You got to make, pretend like you fucking care. You got to pretend like you care. You got to pretend like it's the only thing fucking happening in the world is whatever they're fucking talking about. And let them talk and talk and talk, okay? And then you'll be, you're a nice guy and rah, all that fucking shit. Because you're not a cunt anyway. You know, let them be cunts. I don't fuck them. I don't give a fuck. I just spent a few hours with them, took them out for dinner, took them to a movie, put them in a taxi and sent them home. Oh, mate, they fell in love with me every time. Fucking every time. Because I don't fucking care. Right? That's why. I don't give a fuck. I'll spend a couple of hours, you know what I mean? Fuck, mate, if I feel stressed, I'll just blow one out myself into the tissue. I don't have to fucking worry about that. You know, fucking hell, you don't have to rely on that shit, dude. But when you get a girl, man, yeah, Susie was fucking awesome, and Louise was amazing. So these chicks I picked the fucking good ones, trust me. But they still end up fucking doing the wrong thing, because it's inbuilt. It's inbuilt into them. They can't help it. They'll do it without even knowing it. It's just part of their fucking thing. It's inbuilt, okay? So even when you go away and you're up there doing selling a knife up in fucking rah-rah, and you send your girlfriend home because she's fucking, arcing up, so you send her back. Mate, the bitch has already moved in with somebody fucking within 2 weeks and I've come back because it's such a good sort. Everyone wants to fuck it. So everyone's offering her fucking somewhere to live. So, straight away she's got a new boyfriend, mate, as soon as I come back. So it doesn't matter, man. Like, the I love you and I love you mean nothing. They mean nothing. They're just words. They're just words. They're really easily said and really easily forgotten, and that's it. Forget, gone. Okay? They're just words. They don't mean anything. It's the actions. It's the actions of the person, not the words. It's the action. You will know if a woman loves you, man. Okay? It's the way she treats you and the way she talks to you and the way she is around you. You'll know when she loves you. And you'll know when she doesn't fucking love you too, mate. Trust me there. Okay? Because it's even worse. But you will know the difference. There is a fucking complete difference, I can tell you that. They seem to treasure it more when you send them home. Okay? You spend just a couple of days with them or whatever and you send them home. That's better. It gives you the break. It gives her the break, and it makes her realise that, it's all right over there, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Ugh. I don't even know who Gills is. I've got no idea who you're talking about. Yeah, if you're an ugly bloke, they can have you charged, yeah. That stuff doesn't work anymore, Dob. You're probably not wrong, mate. You're probably not wrong. There was an example of game. Yeah, there's an example today at the bus stop, dude. Like the girl was too busy reading her book and that. But what book are you reading? Right? If you wanted to go further than that, But she didn't lean forward. She was straight away back onto a book, which makes me think that she's there waiting for somebody to pick her up. Okay? Which is 90% chance it could be the bloke picking her up. So that's why she's not engaging any more than what she was. But you get a big smile from her. Oh, hi, how are you? Fucking 20 feet away. And it's me, what book are you reading? I'm just reading about conspiracy theories, rah. And then she put her head straight back down again. And I thought she was waiting for the bus. But she wasn't. She was waiting for someone to pick her up. So there's a really good chance that's probably, So there's no good going over and when you've got to suss things out a little bit more. The rest of them, man, you've got to be dressed. You've got to be dressed. You've got to be shaven. And you've seen how I was today, man. So the rest of it just won't happen. Okay? It's only when I was dressed up and fucking out or at the market. I just come back from overseas and stuff. Just talk to them. Hi, how are you? What's going on? How's your day? And let them talk. What are you doing? Let them talk. I asked a woman at the bus stop what colour her knickers were, and she flew off. Well, that's, a little bit full on. You can't blame her for that. Don't blame him for that, man. I can understand why she was upset. I think you can ask for the colour, like the third or fourth date, okay? You can ask the colour around third or fourth date. I used to like asking that. What colour are you wearing today? I used to like that, man. I'm a guy. What do you want? I'm a filthy, filthy bloke, okay? Okay. But I was asking my girlfriend. That is my girlfriend. I was with her for fucking 3 or 4 years or whatever. But still, man, yeah, I used to do that a lot. Yeah, that's what you got to do, man. Just practice your patter. Just practice it up. Okay? And the more confident you get with it, the more result you'll have. And plus, you'll have a chick that's actually wanting to, like, she actually thinks you're attractive or whatever, so she'll want to talk to you. So she'll come up with her own pitter patter also, like she'll answer the question, what are you reading, Conspiracy theory book. And I thought to myself, shall I walk over? Hang on a minute, I'm at the bus stop. She's over there. She's not waiting for the bus. If she was waiting for the bus, she'd be over this way more. So I figured I clicked to it straight away. She's waiting for someone to pick her up. So I don't want to, it's all good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't give a fuck, mate. I'm not a sleazy cunt, whatever, man. I don't care. I just say hello to them and I'll see her again. Don't worry about that. I see that chick all the time at the cash register. She served me a few times, mate. Don't worry. So maybe we'll bump into her again. And that's all it's about, man. It's just, backwards and forwards, a bit of a laugh and a giggle. Same thing with Susie. It was just a laugh and a giggle, drop in, say hello. She was at the shop at the market, stall at the market. So I'd finish the day and go over and just, how you doing? What's going on? Have you eaten today? Did you have something to eat today? Yeah, I did, rah. Just the normal shit. But show that you kind of care, What did you eat today? Yeah, okay. What did you have? Okay, you know what I mean? Do you want something to drink? I'm going to go and get something to drink. You want something to drink? And she'd say, no, I'm all right. And then that's it. I'd walk out and I'd go and get something to drink. But that's all you got to do. Okay? And you want to do that 3 or 4 times. It's not like you can walk in there and ask Susie out, mate. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. She's just going to fucking laugh at you. Like, seriously, not laugh at you, but she's not going to, it doesn't work that way with them, man. Louise was the same. Picked up, gave her the phone number, and bang, she called me up. Janine was the same. I met her at a pub, fucking getting pissed as a fart. Gave her the phone number. She calls me up the next day. Whatever it is. Same thing. But you do it at your own pace. I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm busy until Friday. I work. I'm busy until Friday. And I hope you have a great week. And, can I call you back Friday? That's it. That's as far as I go. I'll call you back Friday. There's no phone call or anything, man. I'm a busy bloke, bro. Yeah, I'm a busy man. I've got shit to do. So I'd be busy all week and then come over Friday night, stay till Sunday night and send her back home. She's happier, man. She's happier. Bev's still kicking around. Oh, my God, Bev's still kicking around. I can't believe you. But that's what you got to do, man. Just let them repart. Let them, you can come up with a conversation. They don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Boys, they don't give a fuck. Understand? So they don't give a fuck about your football. They don't give a fuck about your car, your job, or fucking any shit like that. They don't care. So stop talking about your fucking football. I don't give a fuck about your football. You know what I mean? They don't care. I never had that thing come into my whole thing. I just made them laugh. I come up with dirty jokes and shit during dinner. I'm filthy, boys. I just make them laugh. I'll show you. I'll tell you a good fucking joke. You want to know a good joke, boys? This is a fucking great joke, okay? And it's a dirty joke, okay? And it's just something between you and your girl, all right? First, you need some cigarettes. Like you smoke a cigarette and you got the ash. Okay, I want you to put the ash in between your 2 fingers here. Put a really whole whack of ash in here. Cigarette ash. Or dirt. Put a whole bunch of dirt right in here, okay? Then I want you to get a spoon. Like a spoon though, not a little spoon, a big spoon. Like a big fucking spoon, okay? And you put it down on the table and then you light a lighter. You put a lighter next to the spoon. Dude, it looks like a Sheila's thing. The legs are open. You can fucking go like that with your fingers, right? With the brown thing in the middle like that, okay? And it dead set looks like a Sheila's legs. She fucking broke out in absolute laughter. She could not believe it. It was just a real silent joke. It was just a real silent joke, you know. I didn't have to say anything at all. I just said, put your fingers down like that, and I'm just going to do this. Put a little bit of ash here, right? And then I put the spoon there and then lick the spoon. And she's fucking just broke out in laughter because it's a Sheila's legs, brother. And that's the little bushy there, right? Fucking funny. Very, that kind of thing. That kind of thing. You got to make them, and then take them for a movie, mate. What are you doing sitting at home watching a fucking TV? You can't. In my day, you take them for a movie, brother. You fucking go have something to eat, take them home, go and have something, go to a movie, to go home. You enjoy your 2 hours with them, 3 hours with them, and send them home. What are you doing? Falling in love? What the fuck's wrong with you boys? Well, you get a bit of fucking gash and you all fall in love. Oh, I'm in love now. I love you. I love you. I love you. What the fuck's wrong with you? I just swear to God, man, you get a fucking hint of it. You get a fucking sniff of it, mate, and you're fucking lost, right? You can't fucking handle it, mate. You couldn't handle it, mate. Like me fart box. Yuck. Ugh. Yuck. You can keep all that to your fucking self-love. You cunts like that, Bev. They've been watching too many fucking corns, love. Too many corn movies. Disgusting corn movies, love. And for some reason now, they think it's acceptable that fucking everyone takes it up the fucking Khyber, right? When the fuck does that happen, mate? I swear to God, I grew up my whole fucking life, mate. Never knew fucking that. Right? Get to now, 10 years ago, something like that, 15 years ago, and that's when it started getting introduced, man. Everyone's taking it up the Khyber, right? You can't fucking tell me Sheila's fucking there. There's no fucking way, right? The nowadays, mate, that's what they are. They're 40% fucking gay out there, mate. We got a 40% fucking flood of them, mate. They're coming out of the closets, out of the walls. They're coming from out of underneath the fucking carpets, mate. They're fucking out, mate. They're out. And they all love the cheeks, mate. They all want the cheeks, mate. That's what they want. They want the cheeks, brother. So, yeah, I fucking stayed clear of them. We didn't have them in these days. Never had any of that, much. All my friends were gay or whatever. I didn't fucking know anything about their business or whatever. It had nothing to do with me. I had a good laugh with them, a giggle with them, a few drinks with them or whatever. I didn't give a fuck you got a boyfriend. I didn't give a fuck you got a... I didn't give a fuck, right? I've got Louise. I've got fucking Louise, mate. Oh, fuck. Little Australian chick, mate. Little ranger. I called her me little ranger, mate. Me little ranger actress, man. Little fucking ranger actress. Long fucking curly red hair, mate. And she looked like fucking Audrey Hepburn face. That little nice little oval fucking dark eyes. She was fucking pretty as fuck, dude. Had no idea what I meant. She was in the tracky pants. I was all dressed up. She was in the tracky pants. And she put the work in. She put the work in, viewer. Let me tell you. Yeah, Louise did not give up fucking easily, bro. Because I didn't think of it at all. I swear to God, I was just doing my stall. And she was next door to me doing the fucking chatting up like no tomorrow. Like I'm not getting any work done. It's just fucking chatting me up. Chat up, chat up, chat up. Finally, she asked me for my phone number. Got my phone number off me. And I didn't realise the old man at the end here, he's starting to give me the dirty looks, mate. He's fucking not liking, he doesn't fucking like this, right? There's something fucking not right, okay? Calls me over at the end of the day and he says, did you get the phone? I said, mate, she asked me for me. Yeah, I did, yeah. Don't you go near her. I don't want you anywhere near my daughter. Your daughter? Wait a minute. Your daughter? Fuck, no way. I didn't know. How would I know? It's nothing deliberate here. There's nothing deliberate here, mate, okay? But your daughter's fucking chasing after me, mate. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, we had a great night. Didn't touch her. The chick fucking molested the fuck out of me, man, in the morning. Just absolutely, I was fucked, man. I was tired. I've been working all Sunday, spruiking in the market. I took her out to the city, into the hotel. There's some fancy restaurant in the hotel in the city. At the time, I was minding a house. It was in Belgrave, so up in the forest. Beautiful little cottage. But my friend was away for a month, and he asked me to house sit. So I ended up swagging her back there. She didn't want to go home. She wouldn't leave. She wouldn't go home. Just, I want to stay, you know, let me stay. Okay, then look, you know, that's your side of the bed, this is my side of the bed. Don't cross the fucking bed, okay? Alright, simple as that. Don't do that shit. Because this is my friend's bed. This is my friend's fucking bed. He's not going to appreciate what fucking rah. You know what I mean? I'm just supposed to be fucking house shitting, man. I don't want him coming back and there's fucking red hair on the pillows and shit, right? Oh, fuck. Yeah. I ended up staying with her for, 4 years? Something like that. 4 years, something like that. Woke up with her on top of me, fucking pounding the fucking lorddobby. As it fucking should be! Okay? That's what should be happening. They were different girls, mate. Different times. Different girls. Just fucking different girls. Just different. They weren't the same as now. They just weren't. They were a whole different ball game. That's a good idea, man. I gotta check my chicken. I'm hungry. Man, they don't look too bad, man. They don't look too bad. Did a pretty good job, I think. I haven't got any Chucky Palmers. I got no, you know, I'm just struggling along here, bro, at the moment. Sorry. One day I'll get my bank back. But at the moment we are just you know, doing our best, mate. I'm happy for just a couple of chicken legs, mate. I'm happy. And some roast potato. I'm a happy bloke, man. It's better than a bowl of fucking rice, mate. Remember that. It's better than a bowl of fucking rice. And a couple of stolen prawns that you're going to get into trouble for. It beats that. No doubt about that, brother. Alright, I'm going to eat my dinner. I don't like eating in front of you. I find it rude to eat in front of you. So I'll go and eat my dinner. You have a good night, okay? You take care. And thanks for keeping me company today. I really appreciate it. It does help my mentality. You know, my mental thing, you know. Alright, leave me a message. Send me a like, you know, or whatever it is. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And have a good night. Take care always, okay? Yeah. You really wanted there. It's great. Charlie, you were abused by that woman, mate. Fucking, you got no idea. You got no idea, mate. You got no idea what the fuck it was like. Go and spend a night in your garage with just your fucking blanket and your pillow and on the floor, and then get back to me. Just one night, and you tell me. So, they were fucking cold ass nights, mate. Very fucking lonely nights, let me tell you. You talk a lot of shit, Bev. You talk a lot of fucking bollocks, mate. I have no idea what the fuck you're even on about. So, you talk a lot of shit, okay? And I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of it. So, you keep running your mouth in the next couple of streams, and I'm just not interested in fucking reading the same shit over and over and over, to be quite honest. Oh well, you know, that's how life is, love. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. Oh God, I'm pretty sure you'll just be fine, mate. It's getting there, Turbo. I'm getting sick of the fucking bullshit, basically. Because it's all bullshit, brother. It's all bullshit. You get sick of it. That's why I thought I'd just fucking go and eat me dinner. Just not interested in fucking reading bullshit all the time. I just have no interest in it. I've already had enough of all of that in my life. And I just don't need any more of it. You know what I mean? So many fake. You're not anybody but a fucking voice with words on a screen. You're nothing. You're not anybody. And your shit, men are immune to it now. We're immune to it. We're just immune to it. After I finish the stream, that'll be the end of you until the next stream. And then you want your attention again. So that's all it is. It's nothing more. You exist in the stream. That's it. Oh, right, okay. Even my own chat agrees that you're not fucking even real. Men would have to be really stupid. God, man. Just get rid of it, man. Just get rid of it. You're a moderator. You're in charge of that shit, dude. Thanks, man. Doing my head in, man. Doing my head in. Kaboom, mate. You see how I react to it, boys, okay? Don't give him your power. Don't give him your power. Just fucking ignore it, whatever, you know, in your general life, whatever. You know what I mean? Just don't give him your power. As if a Sheila's going to be interested in fucking, you know what I mean? It's just, it's crazy to think that Sheila would be interested in fucking me, right? You know what I mean? It's just ludicrous. Ludicrous. Probably Jimmy Thunder, yeah. Probably Dad, yeah. Yeah. Does my head in, mate. Does my head in. Okay? Does my head in. Just not interested. Just fucking don't even. I just ignore it. Fuck. Yeah. Boring and repetitive, yeah. And fake as fuck. Fake as fuck. Spend your time alone, boys. Just be thankful of your solitude and your peace. Be thankful. A lot of men can't even be alone, mate. You know, they can't be alone. You know, they find it hard to be alone. Yep. All right, boys. Take care, man.